Hey everyone, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Let's talk about the Duggars, because literally I haven't had a Duggar stream in a minute and I have been missing my snarky pants talk. And this new season is starting on October 15th, and I'm literally not going to watch because that's not what I do. But I love to snark on the Duggars here. So if you're a Duggar fan, I apologize. We are not pro Duggar on this channel. We are pro women's rights and pro women wearing pants. But the new season is going to start on October 15th. Yay! So, according to the new sneak peek that was dropped on Facebook by TLC on the Facebook Counting On, it's going to start October 15th. And it's going to cover the fact that 1 million of the girls are pregnant. So, you have Lauren, Josiah's wife that's pregnant, Anna, Creepazoid Josh's wife is pregnant with baby number 6, Joy-Anna Forsyth is pregnant, but she's not pregnant anymore. Jessa Seawald, who was pregnant and delivered her baby in June, Ivy. Kendra, who's pregnant with her second baby. And John David's new wife, Abby, is with child. So 6 girls in this are pregnant, except Joy-Anna actually had a 20-week miscarriage. So I don't know if the season's going to cover that, but the very dicey delivery and complications related to Jessa's delivery of Ivy will be covered because that's part of the sneak peek. So Jessa, if you remember, ended up going into labor and they didn't get to the hospital on time. They planned to have a hospital birth. They ended up having the birth at home, but then following the birth, she didn't stop bleeding. And so she was rushed to the hospital. And so her home birth and the complications that followed will be on this season of Counting On. The death of Grandma Duggar will also be included. So there's a little clip of Jim Bob, Creepazoid numero uno, saying that his sister Deanna called him and let him know that his mother died unexpectedly. There's been a lot of hubbub online about whether or not this mother's death was like, there's so much speculation that the death was shady because she like drowned, and all kinds of like rumors and innuendos about Deanna and whether or not she like was somehow involved in this, and why did she die, and she was still so young. She was like only in her 70s and everything. There's lots of conspiracies going on right now, let's just say, about Grandma Duggar dying. So that will be featured, and there's very sad moments of the kids crying, delivering, speeches at the funeral, and then going to the grave or to the cemetery and everyone crying. So obviously that will be a sad part. Now, the reason why I'm doing this stream is because they're going to talk about pants. There's a few of the girls that wear pants. So Jill wears pants, Jessa wears pants, Ginger now wears pants. Oh, 3 pants wearing lads. Oh my gosh, ladies, not lads. And so Ginger moves to Los Angeles, and she and Jeremy because Jeremy's going to be doing some sort of ministry. He's in some ministry program. He's going to be a pastor, and he's going to spread his fundamental crappy beliefs to everybody else. And the little clip is like, on our walk to the Hollywood Hills, I decided to wear pants. Like, pants are so normal to you and me, but in the Duggar world, if you wear pants, you will defraud the man, right? Because pants are tight on the booty and on the cooch, and men can have all kinds of dirty little thoughts in their brains about you and your pants and what's inside your pants, which I don't really understand, because pants actually keep the nether regions more contained and like packaged than a skirt. Like a skirt is very easy access and would be giving way more nether region thoughts in my mind. I mean, lots of men are like, ooh, she's got a skirt on. Ooh. But no, pants are the devil, because that's what Bill Gothard decided, and his ridiculous school of thought and the whole quiverful destructiveness. And she is talking about her decision to wear pants, and then there's this clip of her and her mother and a producer asking her, like, there's been a lot of conflict in the media about the girls wearing pants. Can we talk about whether or not you're upset with the girls and if you have a conflict about the pants? And then Ginger is like crying. And then Michelle has her creepy, like, I always joyfully give it up to my husband, even if I don't want to, smile on her face. And she's like, seriously, like, when your family is so dull that wearing pants is a storyline. But it's good for the girls to exert some sort of, independence. But the truth of the matter is the pants have nothing to do with the women making the decision, but rather their husbands deciding whether or not they can wear pants. So I'm not sure if that will be addressed in that episode, because Jim Bob basically said that the girls have to do whatever the husbands want them to do in regards to their dress. And so Jeremy, being a self-described fashion lover, probably thought it was cool that Ginger wore pants. Derek Dillard is, I don't know. We never know about Derek. He lets Jill wear pants. And then Ben Seawold, he lets Jessa wear pants. So it's not really that they got to decide that they're wearing pants. It's more like the guys were like, okay, honey, as long as you joyfully are available to me at all times, I will allow you to wear pants. I can't stand the Duggars, but I really love to talk about their creepy cult on this channel, and I'm sorry if you're disappointed and we're expecting a more uplifting Duggar. But Michelle and Jim Bob, I don't understand. Oh, and then another thing they're going to do on this, why are Michelle and Jim Bob even on Counting On? Didn't they lose their channel or they're counting 19 kids and counting after, or 19 kids and courting, because Josh got, caught red-handed, on Ashley Madison, and then there was that whole scandal about what he did to his sisters and the babysitter, and they took them off the air, and now they're back, and guess who shows up? Anna. So does that mean that Josh is going to be coming back too? Is Josh going to show up? All summer they were teasing about the redemption of Josh, how he's gone to those training camps and he's gotten all better with the Lord, and he is not the creepy guy that cheats on his wife and touches his sisters inappropriately, but rather he has been redeemed and restored through Jesus Christ, their Savior. I hope that Anna being on there does not mean that Josh is coming back, because that is just so, so, so gross. Anyways, that's what I got for Counting On. I don't know if you're excited about Counting On coming back. I am definitely not. I can't wait for the Duggars to get off the air, but it gives great content for me to help debunk and to sort of get through some of the nonsense that this quiverful and Bill Gothard cult tells people, and hopefully helps people understand how harmful these practices are. And TLC normalizing this kind of stuff is so beyond, comprehension to me. It's these women have no choices, they have no rights, and they have nothing in this religion. And it's just disgusting that they're allowed to have a platform to spread their ministry to other people, because that the kids aren't getting paid, because Jim Bob cashes all those checks and probably puts them in his own bank account. So that's where we're at with this, and we'll get back to you. And I see your question about Mrs. Midwest, and you know what? I saw Jacqueline Glenn uploaded a video about how she found the girls next door, like they're the next girl next, or not the next girls defined. So I might have to add Mrs. Midwest to my repertoire. And I haven't checked in with Bethany and Kristen in a while, so maybe we'll get caught up on what Girl Defined are doing. And I haven't talked about the Paul and Morgan show in a while either, so maybe I'll check in with Paul and Morgan. I'll be back later, but that's it for now. Bye, guys.